Hello there and welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how to work with passwords in your Python scripts. Let's get to it. So the first and most obvious way is that you have to somehow get the password you want to work with. And this means that you can use the most well-known or most commonly used Python function, which is the getPass function from the getPass method. And all it does is simply reads the password from the command prompt, but hides the input you provide as password. Let me show you. No, just get password. Please give me your password. Let's save it. Let's run it. And ta-da! There you go. As you can see, you could not see what I was writing to the prompt, but if I wrap it in a print function, then ta-da! You can see. So this is basically one way to input password. Of course, you can provide password as an argument, but that is problematic because your bash history or command line history, if it's saved, can store it. If someone gets it, then you get into trouble. So you know where this is going. So basically, this is a good way to ask the user for a password. But what do we do with this password? We could say that we want to verify it with an LDAP or Active Directory or SQL or whatever service we want to choose. But I want to show you a simple solution which I have found very useful and makes for the attacker the job to retrieve the password hard enough and obfuscated to delay this action or his or her actions. And what we are going to do is create another file. It's going to be the bcryptor.py, and in this bcryptor.py I'm going to import the bcrypt module, and from the gpass module I'm going to import the getPassword function. And let's say we have a password we know allows the person who wields it to perform certain tasks. So we want to verify the authenticity of this password. And what we can do is create a so-called verify password function. Verify password. And for this function, we need to give, well, there is a solution with one argument, but the more or most customizable way is if you give it two arguments. Namely, the first argument is going to be the good password, and the other is the given password. And what are we going to do with this? With this, we need to somehow use this bcrypt library to verify this password. So basically, we need to use this given password in the following way. We need to create a hashed value, which is going to be created by the hash pv function of the bcrypt module, which is going to use the given password with encoding UTF-8 and the gem salt function of this module. The salt is like giving additional complexity to retrieve the plain text password. It makes more harder for the attacker to know how this password looks like if this salt is used. So it provides a little bit more security in this sense. And we are going to return the bcrypt.checkpv with the good password and the hash value. Basically, this is the password verifier script which we want to use. Let me delete it. And let's say if verify password, the good password is going to be a byte array from these characters. It's going to be password 1, 2, 3. And the given password is going to be the get password, which is the please give me the password. And if this returns true, which means the bcrypt checkpv function returns true, which means that the given password's hash value and the hash value of the good password, given that the salt corresponds, returns this true value. So we have specified a good password. You shall pass. Otherwise, print you shall not pass. Let's save it and run it. Bcrypt. There is no because I have a typo. Okay. So the password is password. I get arrow. What? So many typo mistakes. So let's see. I give some garbage to it. And it says that the string object has no attribute encoding. This is the given password. Let's remove it. Return this one. Let's modify it. one gibberish. It says it has no. Okay, so I guess this was the problem. Okay, so gibberish, and again another problem. This is a joke. Hopefully this was the last mistake. Yeah. So if I give it gibberish, then it says I shall not pass, which is the expected reaction. But if I give it the password which we want to accept as a, let's say, good password, or the password which could be used, then it lets me pass. Okay, but still we have this problem that we hardcode this password into the script, which is not good, because if that password changes and so on, so we need to somehow outsource this functionality to another Python module, and this Python module is going to be called the CacheHouse.py, and this CacheHouse is going to have a dictionary which is going to contain passwords, and we are going to say that this password is the bank account password, which holds this byte array like bank account password, Facebook password, which is again a byte array with Facebook password, and let's call this Facebook account. School account, which is gonna be a school password. Let's save it. And if we want to use this CacheHouse, all we have to do is import it here. So if I say that I import from CacheHouse import password, then what I could do, let's comment it out. And say that I would like to first see if the import was successful. Let's clear it. Oh yeah, this import was successful. So we can try to reuse it. We could say that we want to verify the Facebook account's password, which was entered. So what we need to do is replace this password123 with password Facebook account. Let's say if I have typed it correctly. Right. And now if I save it and use this password, now I have pasted it with right-click mouse. It's working, but it seems like if I enter gibberish, it's not working. So basically this verification is okay. Let's make it more flexible. So let's ask the user which password he wants to verify. And want to verify equals to input. Which account would you like to verify? Let's enclose it and say that we want to inject there the joint version of the password keys, and the one to verify should come here. Let's save it and run it. Which account would you like to verify? Let's say I would like to verify the bank account. And the password for that should be bank account PVD. Cool, it's working. So make it a little bit more nice, if possible. Your password for your phone account was verified successfully. Other ones, we want to say that your password for your bank account could not be verified. Let's see. Okay. And while true, so we prevent any kind of invalid account to be given. So if the one to verify is not in password.keys, or let's say if it's in, then we would say break. Otherwise, ask it again. Some more. Nice. Something other than good. Okay, it won't let us through. Let us through. And this is the right password. Cool, it's working. So this is basically what I wanted to show you. And if you liked it, push the subscribe button and the like button. Thank you for watching. Bye.